Have you ever wondered what Ajah you would be? Do you know what an Ajah is?
I don't know my Ajah.
Yeah, well, fair enough. So, in Wheel of Time, the Aes Sedai, or Aes Sedai, are sorted, Harry Potter style, into different Ajahs. Now, they're not really sorted in the sense that it's told when they can join. They get to pick which one they join, but each group has different distinguishing qualities.
Like Harry Potter.
Yeah, very much so. Now, each group are distinguished by a color. So there's red, yellow, white, brown, green, and blue. I believe those are the only ones. Those five or those six, excuse me. There's also a black Ajah, but not to spoil anything, you don't want to be in that one.
We don't go there.
Yeah, right. So what we decided to do is we're going to take a quiz together to see what Ajah we would belong in.
Do you know, you have a guess for what Ajah you are in? Because I don't.
So if you kind of look at it this way, blue tends to be like the well-rounded of the group, right? So Moraine is blue,
Yeah.
right? Green are the warrior Aes Sedai, right? Brown are the...
Wait, green are?
Yes,
I thought they were the man lovers.
they are, but they're also the warriors,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
That's why they have so many warders, right? Warriors,
Yeah.
and they also love men. Red are the men haters. That try and hunt down men. And to give some context, in Wheel of Time, the one power, which is the magic system there, makes men go crazy. And so the women that have it, the red group, tend to hunt down these men and get rid of them, or at least cut them off from the power before they can go crazy and potentially destroy the world.
Yeah.
Right? So, kind of a big deal. Although the red tend to also take their hatred of men to the next level. Green like men, sometimes a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. So brown tend to be the knowledge kind of gatherers in the world. Varen Aes Sedai is one of the most prominent ones there. White, I don't remember exactly what theirs is. I think it may be more diplomacy than anything else. Yellow tends to focus on healing.
Yeah.
That tends to be theirs. And so as we look through this, it's going to be interesting to see what different things we come up with.
And
So
to not skew it.
without further ado, we're both doing this at the same time. All right, ready?
What is your age?
First thing is going to ask your age.
We're in the same age group.
I'm 31 to 40.
Me too. That's never. No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
You're
We're
not.
not.
You're younger. Okay.
Okay.
We're not in the same gender.
No.
All right. What attribute best describes you? Are you manipulative, untrustworthy, naive, unworldly, manphobic, or aggressive? I think out of all of those, I'd probably be aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to pick, maybe naive.
Okay. All right.
What's unworldly?
Unworldly means you just don't know about a lot about the world, maybe is the way that I would describe that there.
I feel like I'm more naive than unworldly.
Sure. Okay.
How sad.
That's fair.
What a boring answer.
If you could rid the world of one of the following, which would it be? Illness, injustice, men with power, peace, or enemy forces? I don't think I'd want to rid the world of peace. I'm going to go with illness.
Me too.
That's what I would go with.
All right. When presented with a problem, how do you attempt to solve it?
Fast. Is there fast? Is that one of my things? I use my own knowledge and search the issues and just a case of common sense. Okay. I rely on my strengths to solve it. I seek help from a higher power. I get help from those I trust. I look at the cause of the problem and try to come to an agreement. I look at the problem logically. Oh, this is interesting. I say it depends on the problem. There's some problems, because I look at that like seek help from a higher power. There's some problems where definitely that's my answer.
Yeah.
Right? But there's other problems where I think maybe I rely on my strengths, and then others where I think I look at the problem logically. I don't think I get help from those I trust very often. Sometimes, but I'm not great at that. And I don't think I look at the cause of the problem and try to come to an agreement with the problem. I don't know. How about you?
I get help from those I trust because you solve all my problems.
Fair enough. Okay. So I'm going to seek help from a higher power. Okay.
All right.
Are you a forgiving person?
Yes, everybody deserves a second chance.
If it wasn't the person's fault, then if it wasn't that person's fault, then I am. Okay. So if it wasn't the person's fault, then I'm forgiving. Okay.
Oh, okay. Now, no, I always remember how I've been wronged.
Or not at all. I always find a way to make that person pay. I think I'm pretty good if it wasn't that person's fault. I imagine everybody struggles to get to that
totally.
100%
No
thing
one's
there.
perfect. But everyone does deserve a second chance. It's just a matter of
Yes. All right, so I'm going to go with the second one down. You can be nicer.
I am nicer.
All right, in an argument, whose side do you choose?
The side that
the
wins.
side that wins. Wherever my loyalties lie, I sit back and make my decision after the argument. The side that offers me the most power in exchange for going onto their side, or the side by my standards that is morally right. Ooh, I think I tend to be the bottom one.
But then there's like my loyalties tends to be my morals.
Yeah, they're close together. It's interesting because lots of arguments aren't moral arguments,
You're right.
right? So it's interesting there.
I do like to wait till after an argument's over before I like to
alright.
process things.
Maybe we should go with that one.
I think I'm gonna go with that one.
So I'm going to go with wherever my loyalties lie.
Cool.
Okay. Which of the following are you more likely to devote yourself to? Healing, war, justice, evil, knowledge, or philosophy? I really think evil is how I'm going to pick. Just kidding.
I'm not war.
Mine would be knowledge, I
Mine
think.
too.
Right.
Give me all the books, but not philosophy.
Yep.
Don't give me a philosophy book.
If you have something to do, how do you go about it? Do you do it immediately? Do you depend on who asks you to do it? Or you like to think about it before you move? Or you do the more important jobs first, then go on to do it?
Well, you gotta stick to priorities.
Okay.
So you gotta do what's most important, but you're gonna get to it.
I'm going to pick it depends on who asks me.
Yeah.
Because that's really often how I decide
I don't
what
know.
I'm doing.
I'm doing the bottom one because I prioritize everything.
Okay.
So just
Great.
it fits in where it fits in.
Okay. How do you handle authority? All right.
Well, I obey and serve.
Yep. I have issues with authority.
I'm gonna read this one.
My bad.
It depends on how tough and strict they are. I live to serve if they are stronger than I am. I try to find a way to become that authority.
I think I am in the obey and serve category for the most part.
Me too.
Okay. Handle authority well.
I like being told what to do so I don't have to make the decisions.
Fair enough. All right. What do you think of the world around you? It's an exciting place just waiting to be explored.
Okay.
Why go out there when I can learn anything I need to know from the comfort of my home? It's full of evil that needs to be helped. The world is fine, but I like to dwell on more philosophical matters. Okay, so it's definitely on the last one for me.
I'm gonna explore the world.
I was thinking, why go out there when I can learn everything from the comfort of my home? Why go out in the world when I can read?
Yeah, but we only have one question left.
Oh, okay, all right. What type of learner are you?
I learn best from reading books and other literature sources.
Okay,
I like people to tell me what I need to know.
all right.
I'm more of a doer. The more hands-on, the better.
Okay,
Generally, I don't like learning.
okay.
I learn better the more relevant to me it is.
Ooh.
That's actually a good one.
That one is, I imagine that's true of everybody,
Hopefully, I
right?
don't know.
Like I learn more when I can apply it.
If you care about it, you're gonna.
Yeah, easy. I'm going with that one.
Me too.
All right, I'm submitting my answers.
Okay, me too.
And the winner is
Yellow.
brown.
Interesting.
Okay, that doesn't actually surprise me all
I'm
that
gonna
much.
be a doctor.
You're gonna be a doctor.
Healer.
Healer. Okay, so what are you? What's your thing?
Oh, so I'm 81% yellow, and
Okay.
then 73% gray. Did you say gray?
I didn't say gray. Obviously, my
Gray.
will of time knowledge faltered there.
By the way, I'm starting book 8 tomorrow. That's what brought this on.
Yep.
Green is really high.
Okay.
That makes me happy. Then brown is 61.
All right.
Then blue, then white, then black, then red is my lowest.
Okay. Read your description.
Oh, sorry. You have dedicated yourself to healing and will use the power to try to cure anything short of death. Ironically, your knowledge of healing also gives you the greatest ability to kill. You identify yourself to other members of your Ajah by saying something with the words yellow and heal in the sentence.
You know what's really funny is you're a Hufflepuff and yellow, and it just fits so
All right.
well. It
All
just
right.
does. All right.
I'm not sad about this.
You and Nynaeve there, in yellow. All right.
Choose blue. Oh, Nynaeve.
Nynaeve's
Sorry.
yellow.
Thought you said marine.
No,
I don't know.
no,
I'm
no.
a brain.
Yep. All right. So brown. You've devoted yourself to study and collection of knowledge from across the globe. You look at matters carefully, use common sense to come to a conclusion. You often have your head in the clouds and tend to scrutinize things where there's not 100% proof. So I'm 93% brown, 84% yellow.
93, that's high.
84% yellow, 76% black,
Whoa.
65 red, 50% blue, 48 gray, 46 green, and 40 white.
We're really far apart from each other.
Yeah, we're very different.
Crazy.
Man. So I'm curious what Ajah you would be in, right? So very interesting, different, diverse groups. One of the things I love about Wheel of Time is this pseudo sorting that's happening, right? And so in some ways it feels like an adult version of the houses in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
They're a little more complex.
You get to choose.
Yeah, and part of it is because I think you get to choose. There's interesting politics and things built into it.
Totally.
And there's things like the aforementioned fact that the Greens tend to like men and take many of their warders as their husbands, where the majority of the other Ajahs don't marry.
Yeah.
And so it just creates interesting dynamics where you have this interplay where the Ajahs are actually fighting against each other often throughout the entire series. And I wonder sometimes what a more grown-up version of Harry Potter would be like with those houses, if it wouldn't have some of that type of friction that's there as well. Do you think the houses, because the houses are a school thing,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But think of how much things like fraternities and different university stuff affects life today, where it's like, oh, I went to the school, and so therefore this other person who also went to school, we're going to be friends because we went to the same school long after we're out of school. Right? Like, how much do you think it was like, oh, I was a Gryffindor, you're a Gryffindor, I'm going to hook you up with a job here in the Wizarding world. How much do you think that happens?
I bet it happens all the time.
Yep.
How could it not? That bias.
Yep. I don't know. Anyways, I imagine it happens similar with the Ajahs as well, right?
Totally.
Where they're constantly helping each other out, and it becomes a little fraternity.
Yep.
And it's one of the richness that the Wheel of Time actually brings is you have this history and this politics at the micro level that also impacts the macro level of the larger politics going on in Wheel of Time. I'm really excited for you to jump into book 8. It should be awesome.
I'm excited too. Bring it on.
Path of Daggers. Here we go. Should be good.
I'm in.
All right. Well, this has been what Ajah are we? I don't know.
I guess.
Maybe.
I'm yellow.
That's the thing. I'm brown. I
And
don't think that's actually that
we're
shocking.
blaney.
Indeed, we are.
No,
I
it's
guess
not that
so.
shocking. Well, thanks for watching.
Bye.
See ya.